Hi everybody, it's been a minute and I'm back. Today I'm going to share a walkthrough of Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake and Elisabeth Alba. Hi guys, welcome to the Witch's Studio. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because I have spells, witchy tips, tricks, and fun stuff like tarot walkthroughs for you guys once a week, about once a week, trying to do once a week. But it's December, and that means that the Witches Studio and Workshop is going like gangbusters, trying to get orders out for everybody from our Etsy shops. We've got quite a few Etsy shops, and I'll drop the links for those below if you guys are interested. Yeah, this time of the year, the whole upstairs of my house, which as you guys know who you've been coming back, there goes another one. The whole upstairs of my house is devoted to my Witchy Studio and Workshop. This is the studio side where everything's pretty and beautiful, and the other side right next door is the workshop where Dan is usually just going to town trying to get orders ready. I've been helping him, we've been super busy. And I haven't got on here to do more videos, but I wanted to bring you a special one today. So right around the end of October, I did a collaboration with my buddy V over at V Love and Crystals, and she does a really cool channel where she has lots and lots of tarot reviews, but she also does lots of tarot readings. Like you want answers about finance, you want answers about romance. She does tons of pick a card readings over there, so you can choose your stack and then you'll get a specific reading for you based on the topic that you want. Shortly before Halloween or Samhain, we both did a collaboration video where we each shared several of our favorite witchy tarot decks. And V actually has some really cool witchy themed tarot decks. I've been a practicing witch for 20 plus years, but I didn't have any specifically witchy decks. So I shared the ones that I had with kind of a disclaimer, as I don't really have any, decks with witches wearing witch hats in them or anything like that. But now I have to do kind of a little addendum to that video because V, who is so kind and sweet, sent me a copy of a deck that I really wanted and I talked about in that video, Everyday Witch Tarot by my good friend Deborah Blake and illustrated by the fantastic Elisabeth Alba, who I totally admire. We're both witchy artists. We both are tarot deck creators. I love her style. I think she's fantastic, and I am so excited, you guys, to have a copy of this deck. So let's get down to it, okay? First of all, I love the new Llewellyn packaging for these because they're just wonderful. These boxes are really nice. It's got the nice closure with the little, hear it? It's got a little magnet closure. We love that. That is so cool. So yeah, it's a beautiful packaging, of course. Let's take a look. Okay, so when you open it up, it's got these beautiful stars all over the inside of it, which is really sweet. It's got the nice little ribbons so you could lift the book out easily and the cards out easily, which as you can see, I did take the plastic off of these, but I really haven't dug into them yet. First of all, the book, lovely, and the Guide to the Everyday Witch. And it should be said, it must be said, that Deborah Blake is a fantastic author. The reason this is called Everyday Witch Tarot is because Deborah Blake has written several books about everyday witchcraft. And one is literally called Everyday Witchcraft, which was a fantastic book. If you're looking for ways to build more witchcraft into your everyday life, it's a fantastic book. I highly recommend it. I loved it. She also has A Year and a Day of Everyday Witchcraft. The Goddess is in the Details. Oh, a little book called The Witch's Broom that I illustrated. And of course, she also has a fantastic line of fiction books that she's written that are super popular. Deborah Blake, girl, my witchy hat is off to you. So When you grab this book out of the deck and you open it up, it's color. This book is full color, you guys. How? How? I love that this is full color. I don't have any decks in my collection that are full color illustration like this. Except for, I think, one of the Mystical Cats tarot decks that came from foreign rights, and I don't remember if it was China. One of those versions came full color, but this is just blowing my mind. I mean, seriously. This is fantastic. Already in love. Already in love. And just flipping through this, I'm like, oh, this is so good. And this is another thing that I never thought of with my decks, but she's left spots for notes. So for people who are really digging into tarot and say you want to do like card a day pulls or something like that, there's spots in here for you to make notes. And of course, you know, written by Deborah Blake, you can't go wrong there. This is just fantastic. She also shows you the basics of like the Celtic cross spread in the back here and stuff, so that people who are new, you know, should this be your first deck that you end up with, you have a good jumping off place to start working with tarot. So yeah, the book looks fantastic. I have not read through it yet, but I love Deborah Blake's writing, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this book. Let's pop these cards out and take a look. Beautiful. Beautiful. The back is so cute, and I love card backs. It's just a thing for me, because when I do readings and I lay the cards out, I lay them all on the back and then I flip them over because it's super dramatic. And the backs of these are absolutely charming. I love that. It's so cute. It's so very cute. I don't mind the weight of the Llewellyn cards. And I will say, they've done something recently. They've changed the stock, the card stock of the cards. And the interesting thing is, and I can tell you this for a fact, because I have Mystical Cats tarot versions, both printed the old way and the new way, with the old version and the old flimsier box. And I have new versions with this nice kind of box. And I stacked my cards up next to each other. And the new version cards it's a thicker stack than the old version cards. A lot of people used to complain about, you know, that Llewellyn's cardstock was thin. And so I believe the cardstock is actually a little thicker now, but it's a kind of cardstock that's super flexible. So when you feel them in your hand, you might think, oh, these are really thin cards, but they're actually thicker than the old cardstock. They're just more flexible. And that is, you know, can be useful for people for shuffling and stuff, but I mean, they feel like they're going to shuffle nicely in my hand. I work with Mystical Cats Tarot and Magical Dogs Tarot, which are both printed on, I believe, the same stock as this. And I don't have a problem with them, so I think these are going to be great. You know, because this is kind of like, ugh, it's so bright, and I think you guys are going to have a hard time seeing them, I'm going to move my little setup down here onto the daybed so that we can do a run through these cards really quick, and you can see them better that way, because that's kind of the whole point of this. And then we'll come back afterwards. I love the Fool. She is just so joyous. It's fantastic. The Magician. The High Priestess. That's the one they chose to put on the cover. I love the cat knocking stuff down there, as cats are often to do. She's brought in a lot of the symbolism. She's got the, you know, the white and black pillars are represented as candles. I just love that. It's really great. She's got tons of books behind her, probably representing knowledge. The Empress. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. The Emperor. He is kind of representing, looks like a priest of the horn god. I love the dog laying next to him. He's got his star chart. The look on his face, seriously, look at that. I love the expression on his face. He's like, yeah. The Hierophant. That is great. It's a really cool modern interpretation of the Hierophant. I just think that's fantastic. I love all the witches in this. The lovers. I love, you know what I love about this card too? She's got the cats in there as well, but also you can't really tell the gender of these witches. So it could be two male witches, it could be two female witches, it could be a male and a female, or any variation thereof. I just think that's fantastic. It's two people, and that is lovely. And two cats. The Chariot. Oh my gosh. I want to be her. I mean, seriously. She looks lost too, which easily I could be her. She's like, which way do I go? There's this way and there's that way. I mean, seriously, I love the look on her face. I think that's the look I have on my face most of the time when I'm driving, so that works for me. Strength. Oh my gosh. This is... I'll probably be using that one for some spell work. That's fantastic. I love using tarot decks in my spells sometimes because they carry so much symbolism and stuff already. The Hermit, oh my gosh. She is just summoning up every camping trip, every night by a bonfire that ever there was, right there in that card. And it's got a little owl up there. Hope you can see him. Waiting for it to focus, and it's not gonna, there it goes. A little owl up there. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Wheel of Fortune. There you go, you get to pick. She's like the Vanna White of all of the witches. These witches in this deck, you guys, they are fantastic. I just love the whimsical quality of these. She really does great work. Oh my gosh. And this is great. The broom is supporting the Hanged Man. That is really cool. And I want you to notice he has the key. And that's a great little bit of symbolism there for the Hanged Man. He's chained up there and he's shackled to the broom, but he's in control because he has the key. That's so cool. Death. Oh my gosh. Are you even kidding me? That's fantastic. Her interpretation here is great. There is the thread of life, and he holds the sword, or she holds the sword. They hold the sword. Yeah. That's really neat. And the cat is like messing around with the other end of it, so, as cats often do. And cats have 9 lives after all, so, I mean, that's a really cool interpretation of these. There's cats all through this deck, you guys, so if you love cats, like I do, like Deborah Blake does, and I think Elisabeth Alba probably does too, because they included so many in here. I love Temperance. She's in complete balance. Oh my gosh, this is great. The Devil. Oh, he's tempting them with ice cream and money. I'd be like, yes, please. That's awesome. No, don't go with that guy. He looks like he's up to no good, man. You guys, just walk away. Keep your strength. If you have the choice, walk away. That guy's shady. The Tower. Oh my gosh, look at that tower. It's awesome. Yeah, this is really cool. The star's beautiful too. Oh my gosh. Look at that little fish coming up out of the water. And I can tell you as an illustrator, that's a little bit of a challenge, and she's done it beautifully. Very nice. Now, if that isn't just a classic witchy moon, I don't know what is. I love the cat looking in the water and sees a gigantic panther, because that's how they all see themselves after all. It's all about illusions and things not being exactly as they appear. The Sun. Oh my gosh, so full of joy. That's a wonderful card. My lighting is a little weird on these. I'm just getting a little illustration, or I'm getting little reflections on here. These are wonderful. The World just looks full of joy too. Oh, I'm with her down there on the beach. That's great. So yeah, this is a beautiful deck. So full of, I mean, the swords, look at that. With her big cape wrestling. I love the clothing that Elisabeth has given them, and I love this world. They have actually created a complete world within this. Oh, the ink is spilled. That's really cool. She's got the journal there, and the ink is spilled on the Three of Swords. That's really cool. Yeah, that's going to be me later on, you guys. That's going to be me. Only I won't look like that. I'll be all sprawled out. These are just amazing. So much. The other thing is, she's really created a lot of emotion in these cards as well. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. Look at that. Seriously. Oh. I don't know which face I love better, the witch or the cat. They're both fantastic. And she did a great job on the moon. These are just, really, this is a whole world that they've created. I'm waiting for the animated series, Deborah and Elisabeth. I think this could be an animated series. Like, that's wonderful. Oh my gosh. I mean, they're so full of color and vibrance and emotion. They're just wonderful. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, with the Ten of Swords. Because everything bad that can happen to him has happened to him. And now he's like reaching for the broom. He's going to be like, all right, I'm out. I love this. I love this. That is a great interpretation. Page of Swords. I mean, that's powerful right there. That's a super powerful stance. I just love these. I love that she has all different kinds of witches in here. You're going to see all different kinds. I just love this. Oh, these are wonderful. King of Swords. He's fantastic. Oh my gosh. He reminds me of someone from Lord of the Rings. Ace of Cups. Oh, she's so sweet. Now, if I'm not wrong, and I might be, I've been wrong before, and I will probably be wrong again, but that kind of looks a little bit like my dear friend Deborah Blake to me. Is that you, Deborah? Because you should be the Ace of Cups. All good things, my dear. Oh my gosh, look at these two. The Two of Cups. Yeah, that's another place I want to be. I just want to be in this deck, you guys. I want to live in this deck. Seriously. Oh, it's wonderful. So great. Wow. I love this. I love this. Oh my gosh. This card totally takes me back to the Four of Cups that I did for Magical Dogs too. It's kind of cool because we have some of the same concepts in there. So it really makes me smile when I see it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. Were we on the same page a little bit, maybe? I love that. I love, love, love looking at other artists' work. It just is fantastic. Oh, look at the look on her. Look at this. Look at this shopkeeper here. Look at her face. She's awesome. Can't make a choice. I get it, man. That's how I feel sometimes too. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Off on a journey. Oh, that's nice. I love that. She does a great job on cats. And from someone who drew a whole deck of cats, I mean that she does a great job on cats. She really captures them. That looks like, oh gosh, these are just, I'm ready. Now that I'm doing the walkthrough, I feel like I can start working with these because I didn't want to shuffle them until I got to show them to you guys. I'm really actually quite excited to start working with this deck. It's beautiful. I love beautiful decks. And the symbolism is really speaking to me too. I feel like these two witchy ladies really nailed it. I mean, these are amazing. Love that. I love the dynamic stances that she has her people in. It's just really cool. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. I love this card. Look at them. They are all just in a heated discussion about what is going to happen with this spell work that they're concocting. And the cats seem equally transfixed by the process. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. This is really going to be a fun deck to work with. Honestly, it makes me want to go put on some stripy tights. I'm betting on her. There's all those people are standing against her, but I'm betting on her and her cat. I think she's got this. Yeah, these are great. Oh gosh, for some reason that makes me think of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Oh, gee, Mickie, maybe it's a big tornado in the distance that makes you think of that. Oh, silly me. These are just wonderful. Wow, yeah, I'm really, really pleased. Really pleased with this deck. V, I can't believe you did this, girl. Oh my gosh. You have made my tarot life this month. I'm going to have so much fun working with this deck. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. I don't know, that one looks a little bit like Deborah too. I'm just feeling her in all these cards. These are wonderful. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very... I think this is going to be a powerful deck to work with, honestly. It's super fun, but very serious at the same time because the themes are just like spot on, I feel like, for all of these. I love this. Yeah. Oh, this person's not having a happy time. Yeah. He's just trying to hold on to all his gold. He seems very worried that somebody's going to come and get it. But that's that card, right? Oh, I love this. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, love this. Yeah, these are wonderful. Oh, the 7. That is so sweet. Why do I have a feeling this witch makes fantastic wine? Love this. Oh, the little sign hanging up there is so cool. Yep, I want to be her too. Ah, gosh, she's got it all worked out. She's got the book, she's got the wine, she's outside under the tree. Life is good. That's fantastic. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm seriously very excited to start working with this deck. This is just gorgeous. Oh, that's fantastic. That's, wow. Oh, this guy is awesome. Look at this guy. I mean, seriously, he is awesome. I just love this. I love the dogs. Oh, it is a whole world they've created here. I'm honestly, I knew I was excited about this, you guys, but this really just, it's greater than I expected it to be, and I expected it to be pretty great. So I'm telling you, I mean, this is beautiful, vibrant world that they've cast in this deck. Can't wait. I can't wait to get started messing around with this deck. It's wonderful. Okay, so that's Everyday Witch Tarot. I hope that you guys really enjoyed walking through this deck with me. I think it's beautiful. I'm excited to use it. I think I'll probably use this deck quite a bit. It's fun, it's whimsical, and sometimes when you're doing tarot readings, it's nice to have a deck that's a little bit more fun. I've got to fly now. I got to go feed the hungry people because we've been working in the workshop like mad today and we're starving for dinner. But I just really wanted to get this walkthrough done with you guys really quick because I miss doing videos with you guys. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe because I've got some spells coming up for winter solstice. I'm going to have a winter solstice printable coming up at some point here in December before the winter solstice, I promise, with a spell and stuff. Thanks again for joining me here in my witchy studio. I hope that you guys have a great week. Thank you from the bottom of my little witchy heart for this gorgeous deck. I can't even tell you how happy I am. I will think of you, darling, every single time I use them. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. Here's a couple more videos for you guys that you might enjoy. I will see you next time. And remember, as always, to be your magic. Bye, guys. Take care. Be love. Every she also has a year of a day. Blah.